The introvert is already nervous.
Hello.
Hi, Stuart.
Hi.
Where are you from?
New York City.
New York City. What's your background, Stuart?
You mean like career and thing?
Yeah.
I spent 40 years working in TV.
Working in TV.
As a producer and editor.
Producer and editor. Nice. Nice. Another artist. Of a sort, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So, you say you don't have a lot of people to talk to?
Yeah.
Or that's an issue for you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Why do you believe it's an issue? And by the way, this is common. How many people here in the room feel the same anxiety? That you're running out of people to talk to and you're nervous? Yeah. Yeah, it's common. I've been there. I understand.
Part of it is because I don't spend a lot of time with a lot of people.
Right?
I'm kind of retired, so I don't meet people like on the job.
Mm-hmm.
I now live in one of the outer boroughs of New York.
Yep.
So
Whereabouts?
Riverdale,
Okay.
northern Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of isolated there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get out and meet a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And over your television career, did you meet a lot of people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but because I've been in the
Yeah.
editing room most of the
Only
time.
thousands, but yeah, I agree.
Not behind the cameras. But
Yeah, I understand. I get it. I know. I've been on both sides. So here's the question. You sound like you are, as a producer, what is a producer's primary job? If you could boil it down. I'll give you an answer. You tell me if I'm accurate.
Okay.
To solve problems.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Right. That's all a producer does.
Right.
What's the problem? Then they figure out a solution to solve it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now they may have a structured plan to do it if it's a big project, a big budget or whatever. Sometimes it's just gut instinct. They figure out how to solve it. Sometimes it's literally a business plan. How they're going to solve it, right?
Sometimes experience.
Sometimes experience. Have you ever written a business plan in your life?
No.
Never. But do you understand how a business plan would work?
Yeah.
Have you ever come up with a strategy for a particular production in order for that production to succeed?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many times?
Pardon?
How many times?
40 or 50. 40
or 50 times. So you're experienced then.
Yeah.
You can solve the problem.
Yeah.
If it's important to you, you can figure out a way to solve the problem.
Well.
You're
Yeah.
seeing where this is going.
Oh yeah. That's why I like being on the other side of the camera.
Listen. I get it. Look where the camera is now.
It's usually one of my rules is never to talk on camera.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because I'm an editor and I know what I can do in an edit room.
Yeah, but why is it really?
I believe that's why it is.
No, it's not because somebody can edit you to look foolish. So at some point, you decided to be the background player in this thing called life.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's more of an issue of control.
I know.
When I'm in the edit room, I can control the way things are, and doing this, I'm not in control.
Less than you think.
Pardon?
Less than you think. You're less out of control than you think.
Okay.
Let me give you a couple just thoughts for you, okay? One is, what if you were the lead actor in the movie?
Yeah.
Your life. Which you are.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Which you are. What stage of the movie do you think right now would be? Do you think this is the hero stage? How are you acting right now? Or do you think it's the early, the lead person hasn't found their stride yet stage?
Yeah, I cut the scene out.
Yeah. So here's the thing. In every movie, you meet the lead character. And then there's some drama. And then they lose their way a little bit. There's some more crisis and conflict. And then there becomes a time when that person finds their true self, and they step into it, and it's usually scary at first. And then the hero goes into the sunset, right?
Unless you kill them off.
Unless you kill them all. Hard to kill the hero. I mean, it happens in a few movies, but here's the thing. What if everything in your life has led you to this moment right now in order to be able to bring all of your talents and skills and personality and humor, which you have? You might not feel like you're a natural, but you are. Look at the audience. They're enjoying you. What if this body language changed? This I'm retired. I'm in this little town. And I don't know. And I would just be. I'd sit down and.
That's why you need a good script to start.
Right. But if you needed a good script, who would be the guy in order to be able to solve that problem?
It would be me.
It would be you.
Yeah.
And what if you could write your script the way you wanted to right now? And it might be totally reinventing your life. It might be doing something different. Now, I'm not saying do it if you don't want to do it, but you wouldn't raise your hand if you were totally comfortable in the skin that you're in. You wouldn't have raised your hand at all if you wouldn't even be here if you weren't dissatisfied on some level, looking for something. You know? So I know that there's something in you, right? So what if I told you that you could write the script of your life from this point forward? How old are you today?
66.
66 years old. What a story. Wouldn't it be a cool story? You can see the opening scene, you know, Stuart in this tiny edge of New York, living this small life, frustrated, didn't have anything to hold on to, wasn't getting any traction. Is this all there is? Then he remembered who he really was, right? And what you could turn it into. So this started with talking about finding people to talk to, right?
Right. Yeah.
It's really not about that, is it?
No, the movie's gone in a different direction.
It's going in a different direction. Because here's the thing, the producer in you, the hero in you, you could solve that problem. It wouldn't be any problem. Wouldn't be any issue to solve that problem. You would just say, okay, you know, if it was a movie, you had to figure out people to talk to in order to be able to finish the movie, or if it's a TV series, you had to figure out people to, how many times did you have to figure out extras?
Well,
But you don't
have to make
understand.
scenes work, yeah.
Yeah, you figure out a way to make the scene work, you figure out a way to solve the problem, figure out a way to make it happen, right?
Yeah.
So that's all this is. So what are the assets that I have? Well, one asset is I could pick any street and be able to go anywhere in the world in New York. I could figure out people, if I wasn't influential, I could find some influential people and have them help me, introduce me to the rest of the city. I could find a way to become known in New York City. I could find a way. You could. This wouldn't be a problem. It's just a matter of this. Do you want more out of life or not?
I think I do. I do.
Of course you do. Yes. I know part of this you're acting like the small guy. And you're not. And I know it's an act. Because I know inside of you is an absolutely ferocious, strong, passionate guy that somehow put on this shy guy outfit at some point in your life. And it's been, it's been the act, but it's confusing because it's not who you are.
The zipper stuck on.
The zipper stuff. See? I'm telling you. You're the hero. So let me ask you this. How would the hero stand?
I guess we wouldn't lean on something. stand on his own 2 feet.
Yeah. If you weren't the hero, if you were playing the smallest character you could think of, the scared, most timid, how would you stand?
Like
Show me
this.
scared.
So, be more like down
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I'd be shorter.
You'd be sure. You know, and again, the hero, the superhero part of you, the guy that ends up realizing he has superpowers, he never knew it his whole life. How's that person stand?
Stands tall.
Stands tall, big smile on his face, big energy, right? Now your humor is going to be an asset for you for your whole life. For real, your humor is going to be an asset. But it doesn't always have to be little sideways humor. Sometimes it can be big life. Just living big. Living big, cracking jokes, having fun. You know what I mean? And attracting people. How many people would like to work with this guy? It'd be fun. Now, if you've been nervous about that, I don't know if I'm the right guy, I need to be behind the scenes. If you need to be a director or producer, direct your team. Produce your team. Direct an event in your local city. Produce an event in your local city. Produce a training. Produce an opportunity session. See what I mean? Make a video of everybody's story on your team. Produce an awesome video. Put that up on YouTube. Create inside of your organization. Use the skills that you have. Tell stories, have fun, use your sense of humor. But produce results. Produce a network. You got it?
Yeah.